Welcome in, everyone. You already know who it is. It's your boy, KJ Majority, also known as Karate Kid KJ, also known as Mr. Ayo. Also, I didn't make a thing for me. I did two of y'all, but I didn't do me. Shit.
A KJ, aka Zay's original hater.
Right. Type shit. Type shit. we got Simply Soju, also known as Soju, also known as Granny Pink, also known as the Cozy Crash Out, also known as the Girth Rider herself.
I hate it here. Tina,
you gotta watch
Tina,
last week's episode.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was about to say, you weren't here for last week's pod. I told KJ to delete it. He said, hell no.
Nope.
He said,
And I'm making clips out of that
He
shit.
about to make
hell
some
no.
content out of that.
Bro,
Right.
Whatever it was.
brother.
Tina, all I'm gonna say, let me ask you this, Tina. Let me ask you this. If
Okay.
I said, right, dude Schmeat was like this big, would you assume girth or length?
If you're going like this, people normally measure their foreheads like this. So I'm gonna say girth.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I
Yeah.
thought he meant length.
So Shorty was like, that's not that crazy.
Like
Me
this.
and Wavy was freaking out, bro. Because we were like, what the fuck does Zach have? Where Shorty's like, that's
this?
not that bad.
Yeah,
Nah, that's
yeah,
Like-
no, because I was like, my hand covers my forehead. My
So-
hands are small.
So I told her to put her hand in the camera. Put your hand back in the camera, Soju. Put it in the camera.
My hands
And
are
I
small.
turned to the chat and I was like, chat, hold on. Y'all see Soju's hand. Please tell me I'm not tripping. And a nigga with that much girth belongs in an insane asylum. Because what the fuck?
I would cry.
Yeah,
over
I
this.
definitely thought we
Like,
meant-
are you measuring from here, like we including the thumb?
Whatever. Because, okay, so it came from my Reddit story, right? Well, actually, Facebook story. And old boy said the other dude put his schmeat on another girl's forehead and it
And
damn near covered her whole forehead.
Yeah.
So I was like, his shit gotta be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and here come Girthy McGee over here talking about something. It's not that bad. I'm like, yo, you're wildin', son.
But why did he? Okay, I'm gonna just watch it. Because why would he do that?
KJ won. That was a wild ass fucking post.
Like, I have questions. Was she aware? You said she was asleep, right?
No,
Was she asleep?
no,
she was
no,
awake.
no.
Okay, because I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was at a
an
sex club.
Yeah, it was like an orgy. It was a swingers party, and he just
Oh, just-
whipped his shit out,
hmm.
slapped Shuddy in the face with it,
Mm-hmm.
Word.
covered
Yeah, you gotta-
her
you gotta watch-
forehead.
You gotta watch last
Word.
episode. That shit was hilarious. I crashed out like 10 million times.
Yeah, KJ crashed out like 3 times.
No, like
Oh my
legitimately crashed out, Tina. It was pretty bad. Not gonna lie to you.
Over the story or just
No,
in
No.
general? Oh,
We were. I don't even know how it started, but bro, yeah, I crashed out.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so we got Marty, also known as Tina, also known as Big Boss Tina, also known as the Shy Don, also known as Martina, Nicole, Shanae, Wakanda, Perp, Serena, Ashtray, Savage, Beyonce, Ponder Replay, Sagittarius, Wolf.
Oh,
Sagittarius is.
we didn't have to do that. I'm not
Right.
associated with them. I'm one of the good ones. Okay?
That's what they all say.
I am.
That's what they all say. I live with one,
Yeah.
so that's what they
You
all
do.
say.
And she's one of the good ones.
Yeah, I'm saying you one of the good ones. Don't look at me like that.
You better watch where you lay your head at night tonight,
Right.
KJ.
She gonna smother me in my sleep. If I don't come back to the pod next week, you know why?
Sagittarius. I'm not gonna lie. I dealt with one of those.
Yeah.
Well, apparently Aquarius men are like toxic as fuck.
The devils?
Yeah, apparently we gonna fuck you real good and then destroy your heart.
See, I have not had that experience. I married.
I've only
mine.
ever dealt with one.
I'm gonna say, ain't ancient man in Aquarius.
Yeah, I was about to say KJ and my fiance are birthday twins.
Woohoo!
So
But yeah.
yeah, nah. I will say though, I'll never do that shit again. But the dick went crazy. So
Well, the Sagittarius, right? Not
Yeah.
yeah.
okay. And yeah, y'all, we're unhinged and unfiltered, also known as 70 temptations, but only one threesome.
You know what? You know what?
Mm.
The way the we not gonna get into that bitch yet. But the way I was messaging them, y'all, I'm like, please, can somebody get here so y'all could be in the fields like me? Cause I was going through it.
Bro,
Yeah,
Bitch
so
Tina
was
for
going
those
through it.
for those of y'all who don't know, we're gonna be talking about Temptation Island. It's like the hottest new reality show on Netflix right now, which I could have sworn they already had a season before this season.
I did too.
I think they did.
Yeah, but they acting like it's the first season to
yeah.
ever come out.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
don't know. I was really hoping that we were gonna get Temptation Island Spain
Please,
because
I
I
need
need
it.
it.
I
I
need it.
need it. The way
Maria!
the way that homie is just screamed and popped all the buttons on his shirt and laid down
Bro.
on the beach crying.
He was living in a novella. Like I
Like
don't.
Montoya crashed the fuck out. And I'm sorry, until Temptation Island Spain, I have only heard of the pile driver as a joke for sex moves. I saw
Oh
the
no,
pile
Shorty was
driver
getting
in 4K.
hammered.
Yeah.
He was getting hammered.
Oh, okay.
Like
So, sorry, go ahead. My bad.
No, I was gonna say it's like Shuddy is getting drilled, and the other girls in the
Yeah.
house are like, "Is there construction going on? What's
Yeah,
happening?"
nah. That shit was wild.
Nah, someone's getting hammered, but ain't no construction going on. But nah, so all right, for those of y'all who don't know, the way how Temptation Island works is you have four couples who want to move on to the next step, which I'm assuming is like marriage, moving in together, shit like that. But they want to see if both parties can resist temptation. So all the men and women are separated and they're surrounded by 12 singles whose sole purpose is to get some dick / coochie.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and I will say all these couples have had previous issues with infidelity
yeah.
in the past.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So our first couple that we're going to talk about is ideally both is crazy JW.
Nah. Type shit. I agree. Go off, JW.
So our first couple that we're going to talk about is Grant and Ashley.
Oh,
If I remember
thought we were gonna
correct,
save them for later.
I feel like we should do at least spicy
To
no, I wanted it
most
to be a spicy sandwich. You feel me? So you
Okay.
got spicy, and you got
Okay.
like kind of mid, and like a little spicy, and you got
And
the fucking
the thick ass slice at the end. Your mouth just dry as fuck. Fuck that bitch. Bro,
Yo.
this is me.
What's good,
Oh.
Micah?
Yeah, what's good, Micah?
Welcome in, y'all.
I love that we got Tina back, and Tina is about to crash the fuck out on this podcast, brother.
One of us, one of us, one of us.
Nah, because they have me all the way fucked up.
Mind
All
you,
of these men.
hold on. No, actually, fuck
Except
Lino.
Lino.
No, actually, fuck Lino.
Nah, Lino's kind of a bitch. Fuck Lino.
But nah, so Grant and Ashley, they were together for a year and a half.
Yes.
And Grant had cheated on Ashley previously, and she left him to go to Greece. He followed her to Greece and was like, baby, take me back. I'm sorry. I was wrong. I love you, girl. And
she
yeah,
took it
y'all
back.
hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, my damn, I accidentally hit the volume wheel on my headphones. But yeah, so she always felt that, like, you know, he wasn't faithful, so she wanted to see if he would resist temptation. And that nigga did not.
Yo,
sure
he
did
folded
not.
in like 24 hours.
Less than.
Like,
Bro.
he folded the first day.
Bro.
Brother, do you have an ounce of strength?
Bro, because like day 2, he was already bad mouthing her. Like, she was never motherly to my kid. I don't know if like it's even worth fighting for.
The first bonfire did him in. She said, what did she say? A bitch of a man or some shit like
No,
that?
that was Taylor. That was Taylor.
That was Taylor. No, she called him a piece of shit.
A piece of shit of a man. He was like,
Yeah.
all right, you know, that's my cue. Let me go.
Mind you, he
Let me
already
go
kissed
bust
on a
down
whole
shorty.
new shorty
Yeah.
before the bonfire.
Yeah. Yeah. He not even cute.
Look
at her and then look at him.
Now,
Anyway.
I think out of all of them, I think Ashley is the prettiest one on.
Yeah.
I would say it's a tie between her and Taylor for me.
See, Taylor, I don't know. I can't
Soju
deal with
don't
Taylor.
like Taylor.
I don't fuck
Yeah,
with her, man.
Soju does not like Taylor, bro. Does not like Taylor. But like, so the first bonfire, you know, she called him a piece of shit. He was in his feelings. Then she sees him. Was that when she saw him kiss Natalie, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, so he in the confessional talk about something like, oh, she never trusts me. I'm a good man. I'm a good father. I'm a good boyfriend. Bro, you was tonguing down another shorty day 2.
Yeah.
Mind you, the same day you was saying how old girl isn't motherly and you're not even sure if you really want to be with her or not.
Mm-hmm.
But now you a good boyfriend? Nigga, come on, bro.
Well, Ashley said this too in like another episode that I don't know if it was the next bonfire, but she's like she wasn't surprised because I guess he was engaged to the mother of his child and he cheated on her.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, okay.
I think that was the second bonfire where they showed him in the shower.
In the shower.
Rock.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Like, and at that point, she was already checked out. And I was like,
Yeah.
look, good for you, sis, because this was just the confirmation that you already knew.
Yeah. She was resentful, like, going into this. Like, she already had resentment towards him for cheating.
Because first of all, I feel like they all of them except for Shantae, when we're gonna talk about her last, but they all kind of knew that like they dudes ain't shit. Well, actually no, except for Shantae and Alexa.
Yeah.
But Taylor and Ashley knew like their dudes were gonna cheat. Cause I remember, before the first bonfire, Ashley was like damn near having a panic attack because she knew she was gonna see some crazy shit. Like she knew. She knew. So when the second bonfire happens, and to explain what the bonfire is y'all, the bonfire is when the not married, but like the taken men and women go to a bonfire and see what their partners are doing. And they show them like a very condensed clip of what their partners are doing in the separate villas. And Ashley on the first bonfire saw her man kiss a whole nother shorty and say that she's not motherly and he's not sure if he really wants her. And then in the second bonfire, he was in the shower making the same shorty moan and groan.
Yeah.
Man, they made it dramatic too, because towards the end of that, all you see is a handprint like in the shower with the fog.
Active.
Yeah. Ugh, the hand was crazy because that shit went like down the glass.
Right. And then so after the second bonfire, right? They have the Temptation Haven, where it's like a tent. You go in that bitch. There's no cameras allowed. You can do whatever the fuck you want. But when you go into the tent, there will be lights that flash red in the other villa to let everyone else know that someone is fucking. They don't know who's fucking, but somebody's fucking.
See, the way that the host explained it, he was like, a light is gonna go off. They didn't say it was a whole goddamn siren.
That was the purge.
Well, I think they add the siren sound in post because when the second alarm went off, some of the ladies were sleeping through it.
So they just had the flashing red light.
Yeah. But so they have this fucking Temptation Haven, right? Not even even 4 hours after the bonfire, good father, good boyfriend Grant is in that bitch getting active.
Yep.
Yeah. But it happened because I think it was the same night, right? They came back and like each side had their own party or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Ashley set it off first, like on their side. But she didn't like go
No,
in
he set it
there.
off first.
Yeah, the guy set it off first.
Yeah, because the girls didn't set it off until like day 2 or 3.
No, yeah, but I'm saying in regards to like Grant's situation. She
Yeah.
went in first.
No,
He
Tyler actually
into
went
it-
in the first time for the men.
No, yeah, I know. But I'm saying like for
Oh, he did,
Grant's
yeah.
situation in particular, he did that in retaliation of someone going in on the
Mhm.
girl side.
Right. Which I gotta say, don't you feel kind of weird as the other person that they're pretty much using you as a get back to they
Right.
now ex?
I mean, she did it first. I guess she stopped giving a shit because you know when they brought in like the two, like they had voted people out and they brought in new singles.
Mm-hmm.
And he was using one of the new singles to make Natalie jealous, and she pulled him
Yeah.
aside and was like, "Look, I don't know what stupid games you were playing in your last relationship. You ain't gonna pull that stupid shit with me. Cause if you try to make me jealous, I'ma just let you rock. Like you could go with the other shitty. I'm not gonna fight for you."
Type shit. Period.
Right. And I was like, okay, go off, sis. And then like one of the girls goes in the tent and then he was like, I say less, and fucking went in the tent like immediately after, and she was cool with it. I'm like, okay, sis, are we gonna stand on business or not? Like,
Yeah.
Well, listen, she said or not.
I don't know. The dick must go crazy because he's a piece of shit.
I guess.
Bro, I mean, listen, I really don't get why some of the women, like the single women, are essentially like crashing out over some of these dudes. I'm like, bro, y'all are good looking ladies. I know y'all could do better.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all probably have gotten better. Come on, bro. Like, I'm
Right.
wondering if they make it to the end, if they get some kind of like financial incentive. You know what I mean? Like, oh, if you make it to the end, we'll give you like $5,000.
I mean,
Yeah.
I know that for being on the show, they don't pay them. They give them free therapy. Yeah.
What?
So, like, everybody?
Yes.
Interessante. Yeah, because there's one shorty who definitely gonna need it. Shit.
Man, Montoya needs it. Pour one out for my boy Montoya.
Yeah.
Homie got his spirit broken watching his girl get pile drived in
No.
HD full volume. Spain is crazy. I can't believe they have full volume on those videos. Brother.
Well, listen, a lot of European countries aren't as strict when it comes to like mature content. It's really just like here and then some countries in Asia.
I mean, yeah, but I don't know. Your girl, dude, your girl getting, like Mach 500 done on her, and all you hear is the moaning and slapping, dog. Like, I don't know. Like, his spirit's
I'll be like,
broken.
yo, send me home. Send me home,
Right.
please. Just y'all, I don't care anymore. Just send me home. Just send me home. Y'all gonna sue me for leaving early? Fine. Just send me home. I would just be sitting there like zonked out. Like niggas would be like, yo, is KJ good? No.
No.
I saw my girl get demolished in 4K with audio. No, I'm not okay. I'm not okay.
But he didn't see her get demolished for real. Cause homie like just the second he laid in bed with her, he didn't see the drilling for real. I'm like, oh
Yeah,
it's
I
a
don't know
good
how.
thing you left early. Like
I don't know.
Mans
how-
would have ran into the ocean and we would not have seen him again because
Yo,
I would have died.
I really need them to translate Spain. That season looks good as shit.
They're
Right.
probably gonna wait until after this season, like the hype from the English one dies down.
Yeah.
Man.
But
wait,
Grant.
did you guys see at the end where they were able to send a video, right?
Yes.
Why did he think he would get one?
Bro, because he's a
Dude.
narcissist.
Yeah,
He-
his wasn't his video that he sent her that he's like, it's like, I'm real sorry that this couldn't work out. We could actually still work this out if you're willing to put in the work and change things about yourself so that we could make this work together. And it's
yeah,
like,
it was gaslighty as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
And the
No,
crazy part is he
very.
told Breon, like, oh, my video's gonna be me ending it with Ashley.
Mhm.
Brother.
so I'm not gonna lie, at the women's bonfire when he said basically the same thing in a confessional while it was like her thing, and
Mhm.
all of the women started laughing and they were
Mhm.
like, is he fucking serious?
No, that
Right.
ass. Like, why would you ever think that we would get back together
Like
after this?
he's like, you just have to forgive me. You
Get
have to
past
like,
you fucking shorty on like day 3.
right. I wish it was day 3. I swear to you, it was day 2.
It was.
But
No,
yeah,
I
it was
think-
really quick.
I think
was
the
quick,
makeout was
but-
day 2, and then the fucking no, because the
No, it was
fucking
the
in
same
the
night.
shower
It
was the same
day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's
It was
either
day
day 2 or
2?
3.
Okay, I thought it was 3, but regardless, it was still early as fuck.
Yeah,
Right,
he folded immediately.
Immediately.
bro. Because they had that. I was telling Tiara, I was like, I think it's so funny how the men's villa and the women's villa is so different. Because the women's villa, like, they're partying, but it's like a very like mellow, very calm, casual party.
The men.
What? They had a lingerie party. Niggas was getting chocolate syrup and whipped cream licked off their body.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Not yet. Not yet. We not on him yet.
Oh, Tina can't wait to talk about Breon, bro.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. All right, so let's move on to the like easiest couple ever. Lino and Alexa. I ain't gonna lie. I thought Alexa was gonna cheat. I thought she was gonna be like,
I didn't think she was going to.
I thought so. Shorty was like, I need a lap dance, and it was like day 1 or 2.
It was like the first night, yeah.
Yeah, and then also when like it kind of seemed like she was trying to talk herself into like it's okay if I like cheat for real because he won't
don't
let
need
the
him.
cheating go away.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah,
But I
He
think
did.
when like they had the first bonfire and she kind of saw like he's not given up, but he's still very hurt by it. Like she was kind of mad about it, but also just like I gotta prove him wrong type shit.
yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. The way that we got an Asian shutty finally up in the bitch, and she's the only woman that cheated, I'm like, I hate it here, bro. We can't have no good Asian representation, apparently. We have to have one woman cheat, and it's the Asian shutty. Fuck, man. You're making us look bad, ma'am. What the fuck?
Listen, I'm just glad it wasn't a black shorty, bro.
I mean, bro, I don't want to talk about Breon and Shantae, man. Don't even bring it up, dog. But I rewatched episode 1 because I'm not gonna lie, I thought Lino was being a bitch, high key. So I rewatched episode 1. You were correct. She did make things exclusive with him while she was exclusive with 2
Right.
other men. So yeah.
So before the pod last week, Tina, Soju and I like briefly talked about it, and Soju thought that they were casual and Shorty had 2 other partners while they're casual, and I was like, no, they're exclusive, and she was exclusive with 2 other dudes.
Yeah, I misunderstood. I'm not gonna lie, I was half asleep watching the first episode. I like it was rough for me to get through the first 2 episodes because I was trying to watch them before I went to bed, and that was not a good idea. I would fall asleep halfway through. Oh, JW's
I'm
trying to
JW, I'm
die.
snitching. I'm snitching to meet. Next time I meet your partner, bro, I'm snitching.
It's like JW's over here, like that's my kind of exclusivity. Don't tell my partner. Crazy. He trying to die. But
Bro.
yeah, nah, I was like, Lino's a bitch. Cause how the fuck you not officially dating somebody and you mad that she's seen somebody else? And after you make it official, 4.5 years later, you still mad about it. And KJ's like, no, they were exclusive. And I'm like, shit, let me rewatch episode 1. Yeah, they were.
Yeah. Yeah, they were exclusive. And I can understand why he's still kind of upset by it. Because, like, to me, it kind of seemed like she never really fully apologized for it. It was more so just like, it happened. I picked you. Why are you still salty about it type shit? And it's like, bro, because we started dating and you immediately cheated on me with 2 different dudes.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say it's like technically she cheated on those 2 different dudes with Lino because he was the last one to get added to the thing, but whatever.
Was he the last one?
I think that was why he was mad about it, is because he was the last one to find out.
Damn.
But
He stayed with
also,
her though.
that's what I'm saying, and that's also kind of why I think he's a bitch, because I'm like, if it was really that big of a problem, you're 5 years in. If it was that big of a deal, why'd you stay? And moved across 3 different states with her because she's a travel nurse. They lived in 3 different states.
I think he a little, I don't want to use the term whipped, but like, I think he needs to stand up a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, if you're
Right.
really that hurt, bro, you need to stand 10 toes on it. Because that was one of the things that he said. He was like, I do so much for her, and what does she really do for me? Which, like, I can understand. Like, that's frustrating if, like, as soon as you settle down somewhere, you got to leave because shorty got to go to a whole different state. And I think that's one of the reasons why, like, when she said, "Oh, I don't need him" in the first Bonfire, it like triggered something in him. Because it's like, I ain't gonna lie to you, right? Like, if I'm moving state to state and fucking up my career to be with you, and you talk about something I don't need him, yeah, like I'm likely to do something stupid. But I guess he eventually realized that, like, she didn't mean it like, "Oh, I don't need him." More so like, I don't need him to be
happy, kind
yes.
of. Yeah.
Like, she wants him clearly, but like she doesn't need him to make herself happy. Because he only saw the conversation out of context. The context of the conversation that she was having with Ashley was that, like, she's here by herself and she feels really anxious, and she's upset with herself because, like, she shouldn't be so anxious. Like, she shouldn't need someone to be with her to be happy. And she admitted that she bounced from like relationship to relationship to relationship. And she was never like by herself.
Yeah.
So I get it, but like, he only saw the part where she was like, "I don't need him." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was shocked they didn't show him the lap dance. That's what I thought they were going to show him.
Yeah, I feel like everything they've shown her is just him expressing the same thing that he's told her, that he's still hurt. He doesn't like feeling like the second choice. And, like, that's basically it.
Yeah, because I'm not going to lie, I didn't like how he did Mia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like how he did Mia. And also, the other 3 dudes are fucking sheep, because Mia was the one who set off the lingerie party. And to me, she was like the one who kind of set off like all the parties for real. Like, because I feel like the girls had Yaman, and he was the one who was like, "Oh, let's like, let's liven shit up." And the guys had Mia. So for them to be like, "Oh yeah, she's the first one to go," crazy work.
He only got rid of her because he chose Alexa to go on that date with him, because he's actually like physically attracted to Alexa, which is crazy work because she's also the only Asian shutty there.
Yeah.
That is very true.
Which also, I'm sorry, what I said Alexa. Homegirl's name is Alex. The girl that's in the villa with them, that's the Asian shutty, is Alex. His girlfriend is Alexa, the Asian shutty. Be so fucking for real.
Yeah, that's actually crazy.
That's fucking nuts.
I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that.
So, and I'm not gonna lie, Alex is not feeling him whatsoever.
At all. And he keeps trying, and it's just very awkward and
Like,
uncomfortable to watch.
After he found out what happened with Alex, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Like, why are you still trying, bro? Like, she clearly don't want you. Also, I don't think Alex is Asian. I think she's Hispanic.
I honestly don't know.
I thought she was Asian.
No. Alexa, Asian as fuck. But Alex, I think, is like some kind of South American.
Damn. the way that if I can't tell if that shutty is Hispanic or Asian, she's probably Filipino.
Because I know like a lot of I want to say Peruvians, a lot of times get mistaken for Filipinos. So
Nope, I just looked her up. She's Filipino.
Mm.
Yep.
I'm 0-2.
Well, I mean, that makes it worse. Alexa's fucking Filipino. What the fuck?
Bro, he got a type.
Man.
So
Type
does
shit.
she though.
Right,
Because
bro.
she was feeling
Yeah.
what's his name?
Gino.
Gio.
Gio.
Well, you have to realize, so he goes after Alex, even though he got a whole girl named Alexa. She go after Gino because she missing Lino. These two is weird, bro. They
Nah.
definitely got a type, bro.
His name is Gio.
Gio.
Oh, it's
So,
Gio?
Yeah,
say-
because
like-
his full name is Giovanni.
Giovanni. Oh yeah.
Oh, type shit.
Regardless, both Italian, like they just both have their type.
What the? JW is playing in the fucking
Huh?
chat right now.
But nah, son, like, but also his whole flirtation thing with Alex, bro, making me
It was
cringe.
very
It's-
uncomfortable
it's
to
very-
watch.
He's like, oh, I get whatever I want, and like, you know, da 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 da. And then when he was doing the fucking dips, he was like, oh, sit right here, and Shorty was just like, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
she is not feeling him whatsoever. And he was and he like when he sat her down like after Mia left and he was like, "So I'm like very attracted to you." And she's like, "Oh." And he was like, "Yeah, I thought I made that obvious during like our date because you're just, you know, cuz they did the couples yoga."
Mhm.
And he was like, hey, I, you know, as you're above me, it's like I'm just staring at you the whole time. She's like, and
She literally said, "That's interesting."
like and he was like, yeah, he's like, I say a lot with my eyes, and she's like, right,
Cool.
but you know, like it's like, dude,
Like,
she's not
bro,
talking to
she's
you.
not into. And then the crazy part too was like, it was Mia and somebody else trying to talk to him, and he wouldn't give them the time of day. He go
Yeah.
after the one Asian shorty,
Mhm.
bruh.
And-
Also, Mia was way out of his weight class. Like, for him to act like that, like, bro, high key, it gave I don't like black chicks.
yeah, I mean, obviously,
Cause like,
Yeah.
bruh. Cause and also like Mia, shorty, stand up. Why you mad?
Nah,
Why you mad you went on a date
that's-
with like
yeah.
that's why
y'all
he
are
got rid
not
of her.
together.
That's why he got rid of her, is because she pulled him aside and was being like, "So why the fuck didn't you take me on the date?" And he was like, "Whoa, huh?"
Right. I mean, but also I don't understand when the other three dudes were like, yeah, she can go. Like there were other girls there that like I ain't never heard a peep out of. Why not send them hoes away?
I mean, they did that with Reba, because like,
Yeah, I didn't remember shorty name.
I mean, she didn't like. She literally was
Reba was just there for the margs.
Yeah,
like,
she said
She
she's like,
said that.
she's like, I was here for the margaritas and free therapy. Bye, y'all. Like, she's like, I don't give a fuck about none of these cheating ass men. I'm here for
Right.
margaritas and free therapy. That's what I signed up for.
But
What's
now
crazy though is that like so when they were deciding who to send home, right? Obviously Lino sent Mia because it just makes sense, okay? Grant was like, no, you know, I think she should stay. Breon, bitch ass.
Yeah, Breon
He
wanted to
didn't
send me.
vouch for her, but he liked her. All the beautiful black women he liked.
no,
What
I don't think he
happened,
was
Breon?
I don't think he was feeling Mia though. Cause who was the one who licked the thing off his was that Mia or was that Courtney?
Her.
It was Mia.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
Mia.
I'm wrong. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you. Cause the way how they shot some of the shots, I kept confusing her and they don't look alike. But because like from the back, all you see is locks. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know who I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I don't know. There ain't no tea.
lick the what off his what?
Lick some whipped cream off his neck.
It was chocolate syrup.
Oh.
And I ain't gonna lie to you. When she licked that shit off his neck, I was like, oh brother.
Yeah, Shawty
Yeah.
did it mad slow and seductive.
That's why I was like, I don't understand why they got rid of her. Like she was the life of the party. That's what I'm saying. Like the other 3 dudes, sheep.
Like, I understand why Lino wanted to get rid of her. Grant was the only one that was like, nah,
That
me.
vouched for her.
Yeah, Grant was the one who's like, nah, Mia should stay. Like, what the fuck?
Right? Because like she's the life of the party. Like she was the one who started the lingerie party, bro.
Yeah. And even when she was leaving, and obviously she was visibly upset, and she started talking like down on herself. It's the only time I'll just give him a little bit of something, because he actually tried to like counter that. Grant, he tried to counter what she was saying, like, look, I don't want you to believe any of that, but she didn't want to hear none of that shit. So
She was mad. I would be mad too.
I'd
Like
be mad. Yeah.
I'm talking to all 4 of you. I'm getting to know y'all type shit. And y'all sent me home, but one of the shorties who made it to the last 4, I ain't never seen that bitch talk not once.
Yeah.
I was like, who the fuck is that? Bruh. Anyway, let's move on to Tyler and Taylor. I hate that they names like rhyme like that, bro.
Brother.
Yeah.
That shit, I don't know why, but it give me the ick. Like, I know Taylor Lautner and his wife, Taylor Lautner. That shit, bro, I hate it.
Taylor?
Yeah. At first, and he calls her Tay.
I mean, because imagine you moan Taylor like that. That shit would throw me off. Like, if I was dating a girl and her nickname was also KJ, I'm calling you K. I'm not calling you K. That's weird.
Yeah,
you giving me top, I'm like, yo, keep sucking that dick, KJ. Like, that shit sounds hella weird, bro. No. I'm calling you K.
Speaking of K.
Bro, yeah, speaking of K, I thought it was crazy that he done traded Tay in for K. That's insanity.
Yeah.
Also, I'm sorry about it. I think K is just a younger, more fun version of Taylor.
And that's what Taylor said. Like, she wanted to be this for him, but she couldn't because the man left his good paying job to be a model, only had 1 model gig, and been unemployed for 10 months.
Yeah.
And also cheated on her.
Yeah.
Like, bruh.
I'm not gonna lie. This is also why I don't like Taylor. Like, I don't like her because when the girls first showed up and like I get that they were talking crazy. She was the only one of the girls that talked nasty to them. I don't like that shit. She was nasty for no reason. Like, that's their whole job. You know what this was. You knew what you were signing up for. There is no reason to tear these girls' appearance apart because you're insecure.
It's because she got... I'm sorry. She asked me if I wanted Shake Shack, and my brain froze. Yes, I would like some Shake Shack, please. Can I have a burger with extra shake sauce? A double burger would be nice.
Burger, home with a good
huh?
burger. How can I take your order?
What kind? I'm sorry, y'all. This is so unprofessional of me. I'm so sorry. Can I have it with cheese and bacon?
You know how many times KJ
Okay,
fucking crashed out on us for eating or something on the pod?
I'm not eating. I'm ordering. All right. If you don't clock me right. Okay.
JW said, "Can you get me shake stack and cheese fries?"
Word.
Baby. JW said he wants some cheese fries. He sure do, but I'm just letting you know. All right. she said she got you, bro.
Oh.
But nah, so what the fuck was I talking about? I'm sorry, y'all. She dropped this note off nice and casually. My ADHD was like, ooh, shiny.
No, I was just said that Taylor was the only one that was mean to the Temptation girls because she's insecure.
She's clearly insecure, and I kind of understand why.
No, I understand why.
When she was like, everybody leaves me, I'm not gonna lie to you, I started crying for her because I was like, you could see how like hurt she is, and I don't know what her background is, but shorty don't need no man. She need therapy, and she need to like learn to love herself.
Yeah,
because even the host was getting choked up because it was like, damn, like, and also like, not for nothing, Taylor's a good looking woman. Like, you don't.
I don't know what she does for a living. If she said it, I forgot. But Shuddy owns her own house.
Right.
Like, she's got her life together.
And not only does she own her own house, she's paying all the bills.
Mhm.
She's essentially feeding herself and this nigga. Like, bro, you're a catch. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why when her and Gaming were chatting, I was like, type shit. You know? She was like, I'm sick of these white boys. Come get a little taste. You
That's
feel
crazy.
me?
It's so weird that I actually saw him on that show because I watched Love Island,
Was
Mhm.
the
he
very
on there?
first season, and he was on Love Island.
Damn.
So it was
he still
weird
ain't
seeing
find
him
love.
on another dating show. I'm like, okay.
But I feel like Netflix does that a lot though. Like they'll
Yeah,
like
they do.
take
They do.
yeah, because one of according to Tiara, Amaya, I think her name is.
Yeah.
Oh,
She
so
was she did yeah. She what did she do? She was on TikTok and she was saying the only reason why she was really on that show is for exposure because she's either a model or a influencer and she was hoping that like Netflix would like her and then would put her on other shows.
Okay.
And I'm like, listen, get your bag. I ain't mad at it. Cause like I feel okay with you doing that on a show like this compared to like Love is Blind. Love is Blind, I feel like if you're only on there, right? Like I feel like if you're only on there for fame, you're fucked up.
Yeah.
But nah, I like when so hold on, let me put my shit on Do Not Disturb. My fault. What was the first thing she saw on the bonfire?
Their dance. Kay did a dance for
Oh yeah, she was
Tyler.
twerking on him. If you can call it that.
Yeah.
Shaking her back meat.
I'm screaming.
Uh-huh.
I mean, her shit was, moving a little bit or whatever.
You know, a little ripple. You feel me? A little wave, a little splash.
Splash.
A little spritz.
I'm
I'm screaming.
I just don't know how she lasted 2.5 years with that man. Because I'm sorry about it. When she said, it's like, oh, how did you two meet? It's like, oh, I was a bartender and he actually came to my bar with his wife. Yeah.
But I think that's part of like the whole like, and I'm not calling her a pick me, but like the whole like, she needs someone to choose her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like she kept saying like, I want someone who's gonna pick me. But this is not me calling her a pick me because I don't think she's a pick me in the like social sense. But nah. And then I ain't gonna lie to you though, I did feel a little bad for Tyler, just because like, bro, not only did you get called a bitch to some random dude, the 3 dudes you now cool with just saw your girl say you have bitch tendencies.
I mean, he
Dog.
do though.
He do. But like, dog, take me off the show, please. Take me out. I quit. Cause, bruh, if it would be bad if Tiara said that shit to some dude, but if I'm watching it with like my homeboys and I see that shit, bro, yeah. Where's the closest bridge? Where's the closest bridge? Oh, it's down the street. Say less. I'll see you on the next lifetime.
Yeah, bro, she said that and he was like, I say less. Me and Kay about to lock in for real.
No,
Right.
Like, and I'm like, homie, I don't know. If you don't want to be called a bitch, maybe stop acting like a bitch. High key, Tyler's a bitch.
Yeah. Well, like, cause his whole purpose of going on the show was because he went from his ex-wife to Taylor,
like immediately,
and he never got a chance to date because his ex-wife, they were together since they were like young.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, there are easier ways to do that. Like, you could have just opened the relationship or broken up with her. But I'm very interested to see what's going to happen because Taylor funds his lifestyle. So, like, if they break up, what he finna do? Because I don't think Kay got it like that.
I mean, of course she don't. Shuddy is like barely, like, I think she had just turned 25. Like, I think she's also a model, like, high key, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm not gonna hold you. Kay and Tay look so much alike. They look so much alike.
I don't think so.
They have the same fucking face to me.
I don't.
Body is crazy
they-
different because I will say Taylor got body.
She do. She damn do. Oh, she's not here. Got scared. Yeah, I don't think they look alike. I think really what it is that like you said before, she is the fun version of Taylor.
Yeah.
But also Kay pissed me off because she's so like, she's like, oh, can I have a tour of your room? And like she's just trying too hard, bro.
I mean,
And like I know it's the whole point of the show, but I get massive ick from like people like actively flirting with someone that they know is in a relationship. Like it just like her and Courtney gave me like ugh.
dude, I will say what gave me the ick with those two was when they got back from the bonfire. Not even 2 hours after the bonfire, he was like, "Oh, you want to check out the Temptation Haven?" And like the two
Yeah.
of them like started walking over there, and she's like, "Oh my god, are you gonna propose?" And then he starts pretending to get down on one knee, and he was like, "No, anyways." And I'm like, ugh. And
It's
then
just so joyful to hop in the Haven. Talk
yeah.
about like no
Yeah.
cameras,
Yeah,
no.
but that gave me the that gave me the ick because when
Mm.
both of them were like, no, 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 no cameras, no, like, is this a fucking game? Because this was supposed to be your relationship, dog.
Yeah.
Right. And the sad part is you told this girl don't give up on me,
Right.
and she believed you, and you playing in her face like,
Yeah.
listen, whether she chose Yamin or Chase, shout out to her. You know what's crazy? I will say this about Taylor and Ashley, bro. They better than me. Cause the way how I would have been wilding out. Are you kissing bitches day 2?
No, that ass.
You will see me give 3 niggas slop. You will. You will. You wanna play with fire, bitch? I'll give you hell. Okay?
Nah,
Play-
John.
Try
Nah.
a Costco sample. Do not try me, bitch. Keep playing.
And I co-sign it. I actually notarize it. Actually,
Thank you. Thank you. Because let me tell you something. I was like, yo, these fellas, see, they messing with the right ones. Because if I tried half of this shit to Tiara, let me tell you something. Shorty would play with my feelings. Okay? Shorty would make it her mission to ruin my life mentally and emotionally. I'm like, yo, KJ, you lost a lot of weight. Yeah, I don't eat no more. All the food has lost its flavor. I don't listen to music anymore because I can't listen to music over the sounds of my constant sobbing.
I actually see life in grayscale. She took colors
Yeah,
away.
she took all the color from my eyesight. Yeah, the other day it was raining. I didn't even realize because I thought I was just crying again. Like, bro, let me tell you something. Like, I can't wait to tell you what she said when she saw what happened with Breon.
Dude,
Bro,
are we there?
Are we on him now? Are we
we
on
sure
him now?
can. We sure can.
Oh,
Fuck
hold on.
that bitch, bro.
Ooh, I can't wait to see Tina crash out. Come on, Tina, come let it out. This is your conscious speak. Call that
Bro,
nigga a pussy ass
bro.
bitch.
Bro, when KJ said not to talk about it, I just had to message Soju. I'm like, what do you think about Breon? Because I just need to know.
Nah, and I was not that
He
far
wasn't that
yet.
far yet.
And
I'm
I was like, Tina,
"Oh,
I don't know
what
what's
you
going on because right now Breon's chilling. Like he's faithful. He's chilling. And then I literally, no. I mean, at that point in time when I was watching it, yes.
What episode were you on?
Like,
that nigga was talking crazy by like
I think like
episode
3.
I was on 2.
But that's just talk, though. That was talk. You feel me?
Nah. Listen, I'm big on emotional cheating, dog.
No,
You
no,
can't
sure.
go around talking about something like, oh, I love her, da 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 da. But the bitch is vanilla as fuck. Won't do a
No,
helicopter on
that
my dick
that
for
ass,
nothing.
Nah, because what I had seen when Tina first sent that message was him sitting there being like, Shantae is the love of my life. We said no touching, no sexual shit. I'm gonna respect that because I love her type shit. Like, he didn't say nothing crazy at that point. Nothing crazy had happened yet.
That nigga had chocolate syrup seductively and slowly licked from the base of his neck to the back of his ear.
I mean,
He's like,
yeah.
I appreciate you.
Yeah.
I know the fuck you do.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga was blicked, okay? That nigga was like,
Bro.
That
Bro.
motherfucker needs sex therapy.
Bro.
No,
that's
right.
because the fact that he thinks like what that wasn't his first, right? Like, he's done threesomes in the past.
Oh, yeah.
That's what he claims.
Right, that's what he claims.
He said that he used to do that shit all the time before Shantae, but since
So if that's the case, right?
Yeah.
If he used to do that shit all the time, why the fuck did you need to do one on the show and be like, oh, I've seen the light. I don't really need this for real. You
his
should have been
stupid
seen the
ass,
light, bitch.
bro.
The fuck? Oh, he pisses me off because not only did he have a threesome, he's delusional as fuck
Nah,
to think that Shantae would forgive that shit.
I'm not gonna
Like,
lie.
oh,
I
I
mean,
could do
she
whatever
might.
I want. Because I
no,
know she gonna take me back. Girl, please
That
do
She
not
might be right.
take him back. Don't do it.
that shit
He
pissed
might
me
be right.
off so bad.
If she do, I'm gonna have to jump through the screen and I'm gonna have to
Um,
box her next because what?
Because all the girls were like, she's in denial. Because she kept saying
Clearly.
like, oh, this isn't the Breon from back home. This is some like it's the
Honey,
island bringing it out of him.
This is the Breon.
Yeah, because
He's been
Alexa was
saying
like,
he wanted threesomes.
Shorty was
This
like,
is him.
right, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, son. I know the behind the scenes folks. There was some people beating for real because the way how they was fucking from like the middle of the night till sunrise.
Sunrise.
What?
Nick in that small ass bath. Alex was booty butt naked.
Mm-hmm.
When they opened the door,
When they
I'm
opened
like,
the door,
there's
you
no
see
denying
the
it.
entire.
How you gonna
Well,
say
first
you
of all,
think he had a threesome?
You-
The bitch
right.
is butt ass naked. Cheeks are meeting eyes, ma'am. Cheeks are meeting eyes.
Like the way.
How do you just assume?
Nah,
You
because the way that
infer.
Shantae was like, well, it's like he wouldn't have done this if we were in like a real life scenario, and it's like,
No.
and then after that they were like, Shantae, he had a threesome in the bathroom, and she's like, well, we think that he had a threesome in the bathroom. Like, why are you making excuses for him?
If we
Shorty
could
was
roll
going through
the
every
clip,
stage of grief.
I
She
would
was
call
going
it.
through every
She
stage of
was.
grief.
She was. I'm like, can you like just like crash the fuck out or
Right.
something right now?
No, because
Like, get tried to be composed. It could never be me.
no,
Well,
because
the host said
the
host said that like, you know, you could tell that like when she's about to be emotional, she just swallows it. Like she just like pushes it down. So
No.
she definitely has some kind of like trauma when it comes to emotions.
The way, I'm not gonna lie, Mark was funny as fuck. Cause like he was like, Shantae, you don't really have a reaction right now, and she's like, I don't know what to say, and he like tried getting more information out of her, and it was still like, yeah, I don't know, Mark, and he was like, damn, okay, I don't get it, but you do you, like
Right. Right.
he's like, me personally, I'm crashing out. You good, sis?
Like, bro, because
Oh.
but you know what's funny though? I wasn't shocked by her reaction because I felt like it's gonna be one of two things. Either she was gonna break down and turn into a puddle, or she was gonna just be stoic.
Yeah.
Because like, not for nothing, I don't think she thought he was gonna go to a threesome. Maybe like flirt, maybe kiss, maybe that. But a threesome? Threesome, nigga?
Bro,
And then to say you have no remorse? You looked in the camera and said,
Yeah.
honestly, I've seen the light. You feel me? Like, am I remorseful? No, I don't regret that shit at all. Like, I got it out my system. And, you know, what he said that took me out, and Tiara, I had to move away from Tiara because I was like, I'm about to get hit by accident now. He was like, a woman wants a man who's honest, you feel me, and meets you where you at. Like, I'm gonna tell her straight up, like, like type shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, a bitch was reeling. I'm like, what the fuck is he on about right now?
Bro, Tiara
He
said,
sounds stupid as fuck.
I mean, who's the shutty that he took on a date like immediately after that?
Asia. And he sounded stupid as fuck. Not Asia. What's her name?
It was some. It wasn't Asia. It was something else.
With an A.
It wasn't Amari.
It's not Amaya.
No, it's not Amaya.
Amaya was after.
It was the new one.
It was a new
it
girl,
was
and
the
she
new
clocked
girl.
the fuck out of him.
Yeah,
She did. I was like, "You go, girl. You go." Because
she was like, "How are you a
stupid as
godly man, but you constantly talking about threesomes?"
and she's like, "How you gonna want a good God-fearing woman, but you constantly
Right.
want threesomes?" And he
He
was
was
like,
like, "Not everybody walk the same life."
He was like, "Oh yeah, everybody's journey
same
is different.
under
Everyone's
God."
interpretation of
Right.
God is different." I was like, "Nigga, shut up."
nah, because that means he can fuck two bitches, but if she kisses somebody, he's going to crash out.
And
Right.
I want Shantae to kiss somebody. I just like
She's not gonna do
No,
it.
she's not going to. But like, just make out with somebody, just for the fun of it.
Take Hashim.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, Hashim is fine as fuck. That man is fine as hell.
And he's so mad because when they had the little paint party, apparently she wrote "I love Breon" on his shoulder, nigga. Now listen,
Yeah, he was mad.
Listen. I understand you being faithful, but don't put another man's name on my body. I'm likely to crash out on your ass. Cause what the fuck?
Bro.
Like, baby girl, I get it. You don't want me. It's cool. Don't do that though. That's OD. And the nigga, if I was what's the old boy's name? Not Hakeem. What is it? Hashim. If I was Hashim, I'm like, you still love that nigga for real? I mean, I heard he was balls deep in two different bitches at the same time.
The way that Shantae would be like, allegedly.
Girl, run the clip back because clearly you didn't see it right.
Right, watch it again. Watch it again.
I'm sorry about it. Like, I'm sorry. We heard in the captions, it said woman
water
moaning,
splashing,
water slapping. It's not.
Bro,
it said,
bro.
You
that's
heard,
some shit.
Bro, they lowered the music so you hear.
Bro,
Like,
bro. I was like, is that because of the bro? How wet that shit was, bro. I was like, either the shower going crazy or Breon got it like that for real.
Yo, I guess pour one out for Courtney because they did that and he was like, anyway, get Courtney off this fucking island.
Right.
Bro, the way how he did Courtney and Alex, bro. Because when Lino picked Alex to be his last two, Breon stared at her hella hard because he was like, what is this nigga doing? Does he not know already fucked that bitch? Put her away. And he still picked Amaya after he called her a weirdo yesterday because
that shit pissed me off.
Because she's right. You're fucking overstepping my boundaries. I'm very uncomfortable listening to you talk about some other bitches. And it wasn't
even that. She was like, I don't want to talk about this in your bedroom. Like, this is a weird look.
Yeah.
Like, can we go somewhere else and have this conversation? He was like, why? She was like, bro, because it looks bad. Like, you're talking about your partner. I'm in your bed. Like, no, this is weird. And then she was like clearly over it. He was like, yo, everybody, like, why everyone got to be a fucking weirdo? You being childish. He's like, what the fuck you say?
Yeah.
I was hoping she's going to go over there and smack the taste out of his mouth.
I'm surprised that he did not back down. He was like, and I said, why everybody got to be a fucking weirdo? And she's like, okay, Breon, and like left. And then he it turns off the light. He's like, why I got to be surrounded by 5-year-olds? Sir, you're the one that's a 5-year-old. Like, what the fuck?
Like, what?
All she said was, can we move this conversation to another location?
I hope they have a reunion episode because please. Oh my God, bro. But like, and then the sad part about it was after they choose the final two, he chose the new girl and Amaya, and they meet at the bar, and he was like, "Oh, I respect you." She was like, "You sure?"
Yeah, that was so funny. He's like, "Yeah, I respect the fuck out of you," and she's like, "When?"
Right.
'Cause
you called me weird less than 24 hours ago.
Right.
And I think it's because her name's Angel. I think he's still trying to get that threesome with Amaya and Angel. Angel don't want nothing to do with him.
Happening.
I
At
thought
all.
it was so funny when they were walking through the kitchen. Angel is cooking breakfast. There's one other girl in there. I forgot what Shuddy's name is. And he was like, "Morning, ladies." And he walked by and she was like, "Morning." Fucking weirdo. Like, I'm like, I'm so glad that the girls are clocking him on his shit.
Right.
Because in the date he had with Angel, which by the way, that man would have been front row for the Diddy parties, bro. Because like, how do you take someone you just met to a masseuse parlor and you doing the massaging, nigga? And then like she had asked him, was like, "When was the last time you had a threesome?" He was like, "Oh, a while ago, nigga. It was last night."
No,
Right.
he didn't say a while ago. He said, "Oh, I don't remember for real."
Or some shit like that. I'm like, nigga, it was last night. Actually, it was this morning.
It was this morning. Also, what do you mean? Apparently, motherfuckers don't remember nothing. KJ, you remember that? Fucking Ben from Love Is Blind. He don't remember nothing.
Right. Fucking Ben. But bro, like, oh my, I'm glad she clocked him because she was like, because everybody was talking about it. I'm assuming everybody and their mom was talking about the fact that man had a threesome at the men's villa. Because he was bragging about it to the dudes. And let me tell you something. Fellas love to gossip. I hate how gossiping is viewed as like a female trait. And the biggest gossips that I know, dudes, are grown-ass men. Anyway, so he done brag to everybody, talk about how you have a threesome. The dudes probably talking to their girls. The girls done told other girls. Everybody know that you don't have a threesome in that goddamn villa. Why lie? She just kept it a stat. I feel, you know what's crazy? I wouldn't have been shocked if he kept it 100, if Angel would have like at least respected him more. But the fact that you're like, you talking about how you a godly man, you want a godly woman, but you constantly talking about threesomes and how your girl ain't kinky enough for you. And which, listen, I don't think there's anything wrong with breaking up with someone because they don't match your freak, right? I say all the time, life is too short not to get to your nut or get your nut the way you want it, right? But to go around talking about how like shorty ain't like kinky enough and yada 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 on national TV and then have a threesome and then talk about how like, oh, you know, you needed that to realize that she's a good woman, huh? Like, what are we talking about?
No, because before that happened, he was like, "I'm realizing that a lot of women here could like support you emotionally and still be sexual. So why my girl only got to support me emotionally?"
And listen, before the threesome shit, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, honestly, listen, I kind of respect Breon for coming down because I know a lot of dudes feel like you can only have one or the other, right? And it's not true. There are plenty of women out here who are just as freaky as you, who will be faithful and love you and support you emotionally, mentally, and physically. But like, and that's why I was like, listen, I think he should just break up with Shantae and get with Courtney because they were clearly vibing. You feel me? Like they were clearly, you know, match each other's energy and shit like that. Clearly, she with the shits. Because I feel, I feel like the threesome was her idea.
It was her idea. I'm pretty sure Alex said that.
Oh. Not shocked or surprised.
I mean,
but like,
Alex and him were also like clicking.
Oh, yes. Because they were like, oh, because Alex's big thing was she doesn't do relationships. She just like makes friends and fuck them.
Yeah. Which I thought was weird as shit. I'm like, you know what? This is why people say that, like, it's like, what, you don't fuck your friends? I'm like, y'all do? Apparently these are the bitches that do. I don't know, man.
I think a lot of people confuse like friendly hookups with friendships. right? Like you could be friendly with someone and y'all are fucking. Hence, that's what a fuck buddy is, or a sex buddy, whatever the fuck you want to call. But like, you shouldn't be fucking your friends. Like, if you got a group of friends, they shouldn't all know what your booty hole and coochie look like. I'm just saying.
What do you mean? Are we even friends for real if I can't pick out the shade of brown your booty hole is?
Absolutely not. Okay, let me tell you something. Like, I remember stream reported, I'm screaming. Like I remember in college, I heard one of my close friends, her mans was over, and I was falling asleep, and I heard her like moan. I was like, absolutely not. I got out of the room. I was like, all right, I'll go take a nap another time. And then I saw her. I was like, I can't look at you, bro. So what do you mean? You was in there wilding out. What you mean? What I mean, dog? You was putting on the show. I ain't trying to hear that shit. God damn, I was trying to sleep.
You was asleep.
Mm-mm. Not deep enough.
Oh man.
But nah, bro. And then like, what was her? I don't remember what her video was to him. What did she say?
I don't remember. I mean, I feel like she said that she was mostly hurt that he said that he didn't regret it. Because I know that actually hurt her more than the actual cheating.
Well, I mean, wouldn't you be more hurt by that?
No. I would be more hurt that you cheated in the first place. Obviously, you don't give a fuck about me. Of course you don't regret it.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm hurt regardless, right? But if like Tara was like, "Oh yeah, I don't regret it," it made our relationship better.
Yeah, nah. The fact that he's like, this was good. This needed to happen for our relationship to get better.
It did not,
brother. Maybe get better so she could leave your stupid ass. Bro. If she stays, I don't know, Tina. We gotta fly through the TV and beat the fuck out of her,
bro.
Just talk about, bah, girl. If you don't stand the fuck up, like.
Tiara was like, none of these girls are her friends for real, because none of them were like, sweetie, leave that man alone. Because they were all talking about it and were like, yo, shorty's nuts. But like, none of them were like, hey, listen, I know you love that man, but he does not love you.
Yeah.
Because she said it. Like, and all the dudes were saying it too, that like, she speaks so highly of Breon. So a lot of them were shocked when they heard that old boy was having threesomes.
Yeah, I do remember. What was it, like Hashim or Yemen? It was one of them.
Yeah, it was Yemen and some white dude.
Okay, what was like? She speaks so highly of him, and he is over there doing that. He's like, I wish I had a girl that was as faithful and talked about me the way she talks about him.
Right, like shorty, like. You could, anytime the dudes would get close to her, she would get so uncomfortable. She would like move away. Like, bro, she's standing 10 toes on y'all relationship, and you over here balls deep in two different bitches, trying to go for fours. I mean, like, bro.
I mean, I agree that none of the girls are her friend, but I don't think she tried being friends with them either, because she was actually mad at Ashley for going into the Haven tent, because she's like, what if Breon thinks it's me?
Oh. Yeah, well,
because the other girls were hyping Ashley up because, you know, obviously her man been playing in her face,
right?
And she was like, I would actually appreciate if you don't do that shit. I don't need my man to think that that's me in there.
He don't. I remember when you said that shit. I was like, "Now, girl, that man is not worried about you in the slightest.
Not at all.
You haven't even crossed his mind since y'all separated." And then like when she gave him the video and he was like, "This is my first time crying on the show," there was one little crocodile tear. I was like, "Nigga, if you don't get the fuck out my face, bro, the fuck." You did what you thought was gonna happen. She was gonna be like, "Oh, I'm so glad you got your rocks off and two other bitches." Like, what do you like, bro?
I'm done.
And I'm interested as to like how his church feels about this. That's how they met. was at church. They go to the same church together.
Oh.
Yeah, because she needed help with some finances, so they recommended Breon, and that's how they met.
But
I'm pretty sure it was those two.
But God speaks to everybody in different ways. He be whispering in my ear to fuck 2 bitches at once. That's how I practice my faith.
I don't know what God he worship, bro. Cause golly,
the devil.
What church you go to, bro?
I mean, my girl can't do that though. She can't have 2 dicks in her, but I could be in 2 bitches.
You know what Tiara said when she saw that shit, bro? She was like, "Oh, word? Watch me ride 3 dicks." I said, "Baby, whoa, hold on now, hold on. Wait a minute now, hold on. Hey now." What we?
Nah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was like, bro. Cause when so Tiara was crashing out while you were crashing out, Tina. I was like, I want to get up Tina so bad because, like, bro, scared. Okay, I didn't do shit, and I'm scared. Okay.
Breon, you're fucking.
So he
up
was
the
like,
game.
I want ice cream. And I was like, let's go get ice cream. We can go get ice cream. Yeah, let's go get some ice cream.
Oh
my god.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I told Zach because Zach walked into the bedroom because he was playing games in the living room. I was watching TV in the bedroom. He walked in to check on me, and I was telling him about Breon, like fucking 2 bitches, and I'm like, honey, I will murder you. I will glue a toupee on your head, and I will fucking kill you. And
wait, what the toupee? Hold on, you had me in the first time. What the toupee got to do with anything?
I mean, Zach's totally bald. He don't want hair on his head anyway. He maintains the bald lifestyle. And I'm like, I'm gonna put a toupee on your head and I'm gluing that bitch on there. You can't take it off for nothing. And I'm gonna kill you.
Oh.
JW said reported again.
Screaming.
And I told him, he's like, there's only very one specific scenario where that were to ever happen. He's like, first of all, you got to cheat on me first.
Right.
He's like, you got to cheat on me first, and in order for us to get back to a regular point in our relationship, you give me a hall pass. And it's like, and if I manage to pull off fucking 2 bitches, he's like, I feel like you would kind of be proud of me. I was like, I thought about it, and I'm like, if the scenario is that I cheated first and I gave him a hall pass to even out our relationship, and he fucks 2 bitches, I'd be like, damn, you might be right. I'd be like, 2? Like with your Uber autism, like for real?
That now Soju. You know what? I'm gonna report the stream for JW because what the fuck?
Nah, because that man couldn't figure out that I was trying to talk to him. Not in the slightest. He couldn't figure it out. I had to send him like nudes.
And he was like, "Oh, coochie. She definitely likes me if she's sending me coochie."
Yeah.
You know, at first I didn't think she was feeling me. But now I'm seeing booty hole brown, pussy pink in my DMs.
Please.
She feeling me low key.
I mean, that's that's really what it took, because we would talk from 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. We talk like nobody slept.
I only did that with people that I was feeling. So
this is why I can't date, because I'd have been like, "Hey, shorty, it's a half past my bedtime. I love you, you love me. I'll send you a dick pic in the morning. Bye."
I mean, that would have been better. But we talked from 9 p.m., 9 a.m., have not slept, spent the entire night up. You feel me? And I was like, you didn't know that I was feeling you? He's like, I thought you were being polite. Huh?
For 12 hours?
Yes! He's like, I thought you were just really nice. And I'm like, honey, no, I am not nice.
All jokes aside, bro, I think you ladies, like, underestimate how little dudes get like hit on or get like attention like that. So like a lot of dudes are gonna be like, she's just being cool. You know what I mean? Like she's just being family. Like you gotta be very like direct with some dudes.
Dante has said the same thing too, because in the past he didn't know when people were being like flirtatious with him. I'm like, bro, like, let me tell you, okay? Like these are the signs that you look for.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta fight bitches.
Right.
No, I know I'm like semi bad with that. I feel like I've gotten better over the years. You feel me? Like I feel like I'd be clocking it pretty early, but like it happens. Hey, cut it out. 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 We ain't talking about that right now, Soju.
Look, I'm just saying, if a shawty gets mad at you because you didn't text her back in 0.5, that bitch is interested.
Yeah. Because only somebody that is interested in you will get upset that you're not talking to them.
Yeah.
That's how I was. I'm like, hello, excuse me. I'm
Did
here.
she get mad at me for
I
that?
exist.
Yeah.
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 I don't remember this.
Yeah, she did very often.
You probably like blocked it out, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, it was very awkward for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, I didn't know. And then, like, afterwards, I just felt very uncomfortable. Because, like, she was just my good friend. You know what I mean? Like,
you about to be good up in these DMs.
no. No. Because, like, Tina could attest to this, right? Like, I, like, when I say someone's my friend, bro, like, you know, like, I care about that person on a very deep level. So, like, I just thought, like, you know, this is gonna sound so sad. I just thought she was returning the friendship, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't thinking of it, bro.
We about to return that friendship with some extra, you feel me?
No. And also, like, I feel like we've had many conversations where I'm like, I couldn't, because I remember we were talking about you, and Zach, and I was like, I could never do long distance. Like, I couldn't. That would drive me nuts. Because like, you can only beat your meat in front of a FaceTime call so many times. You're like, I need pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I was supposed to laugh to that. I feel like y'all.
I mean, that was a true statement.
Sorry.
I don't. That's not a joke.
It was supposed to be a hee hee ha ha. Y'all were like, he's spitting for real. I'm like, oh.
Right. I understand.
So that's why, like, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. Low key, I'm still like, I don't know. You feel me? Just because, like, I told y'all. Anyway, we're gonna move past this. This is not a conversation we can have on the podcast.
I was about to say, you could only kick your feet up on the desk and, you know, in front of the camera so many times.
Whoa. Oh, for y'all, I was like, why the fuck am I doing that? That's a lot of extra work. Like, should you want to see some hole with some balls? Like, what's going on?
I'm not gonna lie. I will never understand the way some men send nudes.
JJ thought it was about to go so far left.
Soju.
He probably thought, like, you know what?
2 weeks in a row, you done scared me now.
No, I'm just saying I have not seen nudes in a very long time, so don't take me for it. I don't know if men are still doing this, but if men are still doing this, why are y'all doing this? Like, when they have like the way down under shot where they are like sending you a dick pic, but they're also trying to get their face in it too. Like, sir, just send me your dick. Why am I getting like your entire crazy, like, I'm seeing like dick, your entire upper body, your neck, your face doing this because you're trying
Listen,
to get your
don't
face
feel like no damn common whore. I want you to see me.
Bro.
Sir, just send me your dick, Soju.
Like, do not
don't just treat me like a piece of meat, goddamn.
So, anybody listening to this podcast, do not DM me your penis. Don't. If you got a
Zach will find you and kill you.
If you have a cyberpunk poochie, I'm just gonna. I already fucked it up. We gotta move on.
Roll with it.
You've got a cyberpunk coochie, just let me know. I'm trying to see crazy designs. Do you have Hogwarts and that shit?
Not you got your pubes in the same shape as Harry's scar, bro. L coochie.
Type shit.
What the fuck? I'm fucking the chosen coochie? That's a crazy, bro. Hold on. What the fuck is happening? Bro, we're all like, as a collective, having a stroke. That's what's happening, bro.
Look, if it's a cute little heart, send me that too. That shit's cute.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. If I pull a shorty's pants down, bro, and she got like fucking like stars and a heart above her coochie, but it's pubes, not a tattoo, yeah, I'm gonna pull them back up. I'm gonna pull it back up because because it's one of two things: either you crazy or that coochie crazy, and I don't think I can handle either or. So
About to,
I'm gonna tap out.
about to sit on it and spin 360 degrees.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like you would change my life in the worst way. So I'm cool.
My bad. We got derailed.
We sure did. So we have an option. We can either skip the unhinged battle or we can skip the Soju tales from the internet. Now, I think we should skip the unhinged battle
Yeah.
because we haven't had Soju tales in like a month.
Yeah.
I haven't
Yeah.
had
So-
Soju's tales from the internet in a while. I have a lot of stories now. And Tina hasn't been here to listen to them. So I will give you guys options.
I want the one with dude crashing somebody's party or something like that.
Let's see.
It had like two different POVs.
Oh, no. So, because the two different POVs is a guy being like, am I the asshole for flirting with 19-year-old girls? There is two different POVs on that because we actually got the 19-year-old girls POV from this am I the asshole? Am I the asshole for telling people the real reason why I'm skipping my best friend's wedding?
She done fucked the fiance.
Or my wife has just returned from a work retreat with a hickey. And this is from r/relationship advice.
Nigga, there were advices to leave that bitch alone. What up? Some of y'all, hold on. Some of y'all be asking strangers for advice that you already know the answer to, nigga.
Mhm.
Your woman came back from a work retreat with hickeys on her neck, nigga.
Mhm.
I wish a bitch would. Cause I'm gonna come back with a hickey on my dick.
Oh,
Play games, play stupid games, get stupid prizes. Okay?
I don't know. This is spicy.
I will say the one with the two different POVs is going to piss us off. I already know it is. Because, sir, you're a weirdo.
Tina, I ain't gonna lie to you, fam.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be mad. I know I said I wanted two POVs, but I don't want to be mad.
We could save that one.
We can save that one for another day.
But still, the other two are still so juicy.
I mean, I'm not going to lie, after what we just talked about, the work retreat one, I feel like is also going to piss us off because we're already mad at Breon.
And I
No,
feel like
fuck it. It's already on brand.
It's not gonna be a resolution though. He's just gonna ask at the end, "What the fuck do I do? Are we gonna get more? Are we gonna know where the hickey came from? Are we gonna be left on a cliffhanger? I can't do this."
And then it's Shuddy talking about, am I the asshole for telling people the real reason? Because I guess her best friend is telling people a lie.
Okay. So
Honestly, they all gonna piss us off. So
right. If we pick the wedding one, Tina, you and I should try and guess what the real reason is and see who right.
there's like a million bajillion options.
That's what makes this shit fun. I want you to give me your most unhinged take. So the real reason
Shawty had a threesome with the bride and the groom to be. It couldn't happen, so she couldn't go anymore. Like it was too close. Lines were crossed and shit, and she just no. He said,
Tina, you're in rare form tonight, shorty. You are in rare form tonight.
Oh man,
they fucked. Maybe it wasn't good. She was like, I can't.
Imagine.
Not it wasn't good.
Imagine you have a
Yo, you get invited to a threesome and it's ass?
we couldn't be friends anymore, actually.
like, I'm gonna say object at your wedding because you don't deserve to be married to that. You know what I'm saying? What if it's your friend who's the one that's ass?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Still
saying.
object.
I can't be friends with you no more, actually.
Right. Like, what if like Shorty don't? Yo, let me stop. Actually, let me stop. Let me stop before I get this goddamn podcast canceled. So my guess is shit. Tina shit was unhinged for real, bro. How do I top that? I got it. So the best friend's daddy was trying to fuck on the best friend. The best friend said no, right?
I'm not gonna lie, this is where my brain went too.
Yeah, so the best friend said no, and then she found out that actually her and the bride to be are sisters because her mama was the daddy's mistress back in the 80s.
God,
And then
God.
she popped out the friend and she was like, listen, I won't tell your wife, but you got to give me some child support. And they got to grow up together. And that's why they best friends. Cause they've been friends since like kindergarten type shit.
Not the OP just being Rachel. Pour one out for Rachel, bro. God damn it. All right. Are we ready?
Yeah, I want to see which one of us was close.
Welcome.
Probably Tina, high-key.
Nah.
It's like, welcome to another episode of Soju's Tales from the Internet. Our post for today is coming from r/am I the asshole, and the title of the post is Am I the asshole for telling the real reason why I'm skipping my best friend's wedding? So they start off the post by saying, I, 35 female, am still friends with some people that I went to college with. One of them, Debbie, 36 female, got married this last January after being engaged for 2 years. Early in the planning process, Debbie asked if my 6-year-old daughter, who was 5 at the time, could be the flower girl. We agreed, and she had the dress sent to us right away. We barely spoke about the subject for a while. The wedding was delayed by almost a year. The original date was March 2024. I'm still not sure why. I've heard 3 different reasons, but by the time we got to the actual wedding date, the flower girl dress could not fit my daughter anymore. We couldn't.
It's been almost a year. That makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense.
And children grow fast as a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
So we didn't find out until roughly 10 days before the wedding, which admittedly is my fault. I should have had her try on the dress sooner. I texted Debbie to ask what I should do about it, and her reply was, figure it out.
Now listen, this is why I keep saying y'all need to fight for real. Y'all need to be fighting these bitches for real, bro.
I tried to ask her where she bought the dress, if I should get a similar one, or would it be okay if my daughter could wear a different dress. And I basically gave her a list of ways that I could fix this and was asking her which one she preferred. And to which Debbie responded, I don't have time for this. Stop making your whale of a daughter my problem.
Oh, now hold on. Now hold on. Now hold the fuck on, bro. You need to be that.
Oh yeah.
My who? You couldn't be talking
That's
about my daughter.
insane.
I must have misread this because ain't no way. You got to be talking about somebody else's child. Do you know who you talking to? Because it can't be me. It could never be me.
Because the way that I was ready to fight somebody for making fun of my son's mullet because his hair just naturally grows like that. It's a terrible time for him. But I was ready to fight. What you mean? It's like, oh, somebody got a mullet, okay? And you about to have no fucking hair. What about it?
Not you trying to make somebody bald. God damn.
Don't make fun of
That's gonna be Soju's like calling card when she becomes a serial killer, y'all. If there's just a whole bunch of men just shaved bald for no reason before they die, you know who did it.
I'm about to be.
It's Soju the bald slasher.
I'm about to be Freaky Fred from Courage the Cowardly Dog. There ain't about to be an inch of hair left on you, motherfucker.
Wasn't he also Asian?
No, Freaky Fred was Muriel's nephew. That man was white.
Wasn't there an Asian dude who was like hella creepy for no reason?
Man, yeah, and that motherfucker was a racist stereotype too.
He sure was. Pour one out, bro.
Anyway, so yeah, she said that. And she's like, obviously, I decided against attending the wedding. As far as I'm concerned, we're no longer even friends. And to be clear, up until this point, I know I'm not the asshole. So I didn't tell anybody about it first, but our absence was obvious. My friends missed me, and my daughter was the only flower girl for the wedding. So whenever Debbie was asked about it, she just told people that we had gotten into an argument, but it wasn't that deep.
Word.
You calling my daughter a whale wasn't deep, nigga?
Right.
Like, hold the fuck on. Hold on now. Hold on.
Right.
Cause tell him what you said if it wasn't that deep.
Right.
Show him the screenshots.
So when our mutual friends and acquaintances asked me about it, I told them the truth. No sugarcoating it, and I did not defend Debbie. I even showed my friends the screenshots of the text messages to prove it, and everyone immediately took my side. So a week ago, Debbie calls me and apologizes for what she says about my daughter and told me that I just have no idea how stressed she was, and it wasn't fair for her to start losing friends because of a mistake she made while she was under pressure.
Hold on. If you knew it was a mistake, right? And if like you only said it because you were stressed, you didn't really mean it, why did it take you so long to apologize?
Right. Why did it take everybody ghosting you
right
to apologize?
Because 2 + 2 ain't equal to 4 over here.
Like, you apologizing now to cover your ass.
Yeah.
Right.
Ain't gonna do shit for me. So, again, I don't think I was in the wrong for skipping the wedding. And I'm wondering whether or not I took it too far by telling our mutual friends.
No,
not at all. JW said, nah, being mean to kids isn't something that just pops out of being stressed.
Right.
Like, to talk about someone's child, to talk about a child in general is crazy, but to talk about your friend's kid,
your best friend,
bro, your best friend, right, bro, crazy, bro. Like JW said, special place in hell, dog. That's nuts.
Yeah, people are like, not the asshole. She called your daughter a whale. What the
right?
What the fuck?
Damn, I kind of wish Tina's shit was right, bro. This shit sucked. I'm mad.
Nah, I've never heard. It's like, am I the bridezilla for calling our like 4-year-old flower girl a fat ass piece of lard? No, but you're definitely a bitch. What the fuck?
Ooh, how old is the child? Did they say
6?
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's crazy to call a 6-year-old
a whale.
Yo, bruh. 6 is nuts.
Yeah.
I mean, no matter, like, she could have been 16. It's still crazy, but like 6 is nuts.
Yeah, it's literally also kids that age grow fast as fuck. Why would you get a flower girl dress a year before the wedding?
Well, it got delayed. It kept getting delayed.
That's true, but like, still though, I like, kids grow so fucking fast. Like, the wedding could be in like 2 months. That kid will probably outgrow it.
Yeah.
Like, the best case scenario would be to get like a dress like maybe like a couple of weeks before the wedding.
Cause I mean, like for a flower girl dress, I feel like it's not hard to find. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to like special order that.
No, most of the
Whereas,
time,
because like
no.
she's not like she's a bridesmaid. You know what I mean? Like she's a little kid. She could all she needs is like whatever complements the bridal party's colors, dress, a little basket, and some flowers. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Cause I think of like a flower girl dress. I think of like a white, like a not a white, but like an off-white dress with like a little pink ribbon in the middle. You know?
Yeah, I was the flower girl for one of my mom's friends when I was like 8, and my dress was like cream color as the top and a red skirt with like a red belt.
Hmm.
I think their
I
wedding
know there was.
colors were red, so
Oh, okay, I mean that makes sense.
yeah. But yeah, like I feel like flower girl dresses are like super simple. Like they could have easily gotten one from the same store that they got the original one from.
Yeah, it's a little girl. You know what I mean? Like no one's looking at the little girl and being like, "Oh my god, is that the dress she wore?" Like, girl, come on, it's spring. That's so like 2004.
I will say I love getting those TikToks of being like of these women that are like, I got kicked out of my friend's wedding for wearing a white dress, but it's yellow, and it's like this dress is not white. I don't know why I got kicked out, and everybody was like, "All right, bitch, like put the white woman tears away. Show me the dress." And she put on that dress. That dress was yellow in her mind's eye. That was a white motherfucking ball gown.
A ball gown? I thought it was like a little simple dress. A ball gown is nuts.
Like, girl, yellow where? Did you spill something on it and one corner of that thing is yellow? Where's the yellow, you stupid bitch? Like, and the way that she took down the videos, because people are like, yeah, I understand why you got kicked out. This is a white dress.
I don't know why. Like, bro, just don't do it. Like, every time I hear someone like, "Oh, well, you know, I wore the white dress because it's my favorite dress." Wear your second favorite dress.
I wore the white dress because white's my favorite color. No, it isn't.
First of all, if white's your favorite color, you're a serial color. Serial color. You're a serial killer, dog. Because who the fuck? Why is white your favorite color?
I
It's
don't
not even a color. It's an absence of color.
I don't even think I've met somebody that said that white is their favorite color.
Yeah.
Like, be fucking for real, bro.
Just or that one Reddit story that we read a little while ago that was like, it's 2025. Get with the picture. It's okay to wear white now. Since when?
Go ahead if you want to.
You could go you could go ahead at another bitch's wedding.
Try God. Try Jesus. But don't try me.
Or worse, when the future mother-in-law wears white to the wedding.
That's just weird to me. Like, if you want your son, just say that. That's so strange. Like, I know, like a long time ago, it was either 2019 2020. I saw this this TikTok video of this girl complaining because her boyfriend, he was, I want to say Nigerian. In their culture, they wear white to weddings. Like everyone wears white. And she was like, "No, I want to be the only one to wear white." And he was like, "All right, we could do that for your family side because they're doing 2 weddings. Like, but for my people's wedding, like everyone's wearing white but us." And she was like freaking out, and she got dragged in the comments because they were like, "Bro, you're having 2 weddings. Why do you need to wear the same wedding dress twice?
Right.
Like, what's the problem?" But, yep. All right. Y'all, it's been an episode. It's been a wild one. It's been a wild one. Tina was off the chain today. Cause that goddamn
Breon pissed Tina
Breon,
off.
bro. Yeah.
I need Tina to be pissed off more often because that shit was crazy, bro. Shorty said the groom, the bride, and the best friend was fucking.
Bro.
Oh man. But listen, y'all, it's about that time where I gotta go through my whole spiel where I say we're on the socials, we're on Twitter, we're on TikTok, IG coming soon. If you have an unhinged story or you need relationship advice or just life advice, you can email us at unhingedunfiltered@gmail.com. We do live stream the episodes every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at Twitch. That is twitch.tv/ unhinged _n_ unfiltered. I need to change that shit in the worst way. If you missed the live stream, you can catch us on YouTube and Spotify. Spotify folks, y'all are a little bit behind. That's my fault. It's okay. By April-ish, you guys should be caught up. YouTube people, you guys will be caught up by Thursday. What's the day? Yeah, Thursday. So yeah. And shout out to everyone who was in the chat. JW, Micah, Dante, Indy. And if you're even if you're watching the live stream and you're not chatting, we still appreciate you. Don't feel unappreciated. We love y'all. Follow us on the socials, on TikTok, Twitter. And yeah, that's really it, y'all. Remember, listen, if you want a strong and healthy relationship, just have a threesome outside of the relationship. Just test the waters. See if it can really if it can handle anything. And with that being said, y'all, have a good week.
Good night, y'all.
Type shit.
Oh.